something of what they would say. This thing of, oh, Shannen is this thing that she was saddled with. I saw a strong woman. I saw a funny woman. I saw a determined woman. I saw a certain woman. And I saw a woman about her business. And that's all I've known all my life amongst the women I've surrounded myself with and I was brought up by. And I remember one day, this is a moment that I don't even know how to get out of my mouth because I don't know how to share it because it's coming to me at this time. I was about to walk on stage with this woman I had so much regard for, and she warmly embraced me into this thing of here we are 25 years later. And I said something. I said something that I think was misinterpreted. I said, well, you know how Shannen is. And that was, by the handler, that was misconstrued by as a label that Shannen had. That's not where I was coming from. And I felt this moment, I was holding her hand, and she said something I felt under her breath. She said, not you, Dorian. And that's not where I was coming from. And at that moment, I could not correct it. We were in the midst of going on stage and we were in motion. This woman, I never saw, I never felt, I never interpreted some things that people felt or thought. You know, tough, that's a beautiful statement, but that's not what I saw. I saw a woman who knew her stuff and was supportive and certain in her stuff and she wanted to be surrounded by the perfection that she was, but was very supportive if you were on the road of that. And I would talk about Shannen all the time as far as in my own life and my own journey whenever I was asked about her. And I felt the beauty of who she was and the joy of who she was, and I made sure to express my feeling about her. And I'm kind of rambling now, and I'm sorry.
Did you kiss her too?
I kissed her in my heart, I kissed her in my mind, I kissed her in my soul. And I just enjoyed being around her. And I'm having a difficult time. I'm going to say one other thing. Maybe sharing a lot. And again, don't want to turn the tone in this room. Maybe it's too late. My father was battling cancer for 10 years. I just lost my father 2 years ago. And I watched this woman share her road of what it's like. And I have an intimate understanding of what it's like because my father was my everything. And but you always saw her strong. And you always saw her sharing joy. That last podcast, which we all remember, and just the beauty and the vibrancy of this woman, that's something that I have no words for. And she leaves us with this: cherishing every second of everyone that you're surrounded by and that you love. Every second, because that's such a gift. And such a memorialization of that in this last episode, which I was so excited about. And she caused that exuberance. And that, I don't know if you heard it, but I was always in awe whenever I'm in the company of these people who I've grown up with. I started the show in my 20s. And here we are 25 years later, and these people, Shannen, Holly, Rose, everybody, Brian, Drew, everybody has been in my life for 25 years. And you guys have been in my life for 25 years plus. And you don't know how much I love seeing you and hearing your stories about every moment that I may not have been present for, even knowing that you've been a part of my life and all of these people's lives up here that I've shared all this time with. I've got nothing else to say because I don't know where to go except that I miss her. I love her. I love you all. I love everybody on this stage.
You're good.